To update a Bill.com API webhook, you need to follow a series of steps that ensure a seamless and successful update process. First, you should review the Bill.com API documentation to understand the requirements and guidelines for updating webhooks. This documentation provides detailed information on the API endpoints, parameters, and response formats that you will need to use. Next, you need to obtain the API keys and credentials required to authenticate your API requests. You can find these in your Bill.com account settings under the API section. Make sure to keep your API keys secure to prevent unauthorized access to your account. Once you have your API keys, you can use them to retrieve the existing webhook configuration using the Get Webhook API endpoint. This will return the current webhook settings, including the URL, event types, and other relevant details. You can then modify the webhook configuration as needed, such as updating the URL or adding new event types. After updating the webhook configuration, you need to use the Update Webhook API endpoint to apply the changes. You will need to provide the updated webhook configuration in the request body, along with your API keys for authentication. It is essential to test the updated webhook configuration to ensure that it is working correctly. You can use the Test Webhook API endpoint to send a test event to the webhook URL and verify that it is received successfully. Best practices for updating Bill.com API webhooks include using secure API keys, validating user input, and handling errors and exceptions properly. You should also ensure that your webhook URL is secure and can handle the volume of events that will be sent to it. In summary, updating a Bill.com API webhook requires reviewing the API documentation, obtaining API keys, retrieving the existing webhook configuration, updating the configuration, applying the changes, and testing the updated configuration. By following these steps and best practices, you can ensure a successful update process and maintain a reliable and secure integration with the Bill.com API.